Welcome to Active Stretching. I'm Barry Bailey, and today I'm going to tell you how to do active stretching and explain to you how it works. Active stretching is fast, it's natural, and most important, it's fun to do. Let me give you a demonstration of how active stretching actually works and why it works. Okay, this is how active stretching works, using the brain to accomplish the actual stretch that we will be working towards. If I'm standing here, I'm not going anywhere, but my muscles of my body, the skeletal muscles, have to be contracted to hold me up. If they were not contracted, if they were relaxed, I'd fall to the floor. This is similar to someone who has just fainted. That being said, if I isolate the muscles to just my thigh muscles, in the front, my hip flexors and my quadriceps, in the back, my hamstrings, these muscles right now are somewhat contracted, even though I'm not going anywhere. If I do want to go somewhere, if I want to take a step forward, my brain has to give two messages to the muscles. One, it has to give a message to my front of the leg muscles, the quadriceps and hip flexors, to pull my leg forward. But remember, I said the back muscles were also contracted. So the brain has to give a second instruction to the back of the leg muscles, the hamstrings, to stop contracting so the front of the leg muscles can work. So when I want to take a step forward, my brain says, you guys contract, you guys chill out because the other guys are working, and I do this. And this happens every time you make a movement with your body, not just in this demonstration, but every single move that you make using your skeletal muscles, this action happens. So from there, what happens is the brain gives a second message to these muscles, the hamstrings, and says, okay, you guys work, and to the quadriceps and hip flexors, you guys now chill out because the other guys are working, the hamstrings, and you can do this. So that is an example of how and why active stretching works. We use that principle of the brain giving two messages to the muscles to accomplish a very powerful and full stretch, a stretch that you're not going to get any other way. The second part of achieving a really powerful stretch is your breath. Every time you take a breath and do an exhale, that exhale sends a relaxation message throughout your entire body. Happens thousands of times a day. We're not aware of this, but that's really what happens. So using that principle that every exhale gives a relaxation message, if we exhale at the beginning of every stretch, that exhale is going to target that muscle that we're stretching and tell it to relax.